Hi guys, first of all I want to say Happy New Year to you all. Hope you have all had amazing New Year's celebrations. I am enjoying it with Chris and the girls, having a Chinese, cuddled up on the sofa, playing Xbox games and watching movies. And yeah, that is my New Year's to celebrate and bring in 2019. I haven't done an MS update in a while. I think the last time I did anything MS wise was before I went to Florida. Since then, when I went away to Florida, I had a fantastic time and my body did really well. I coped really well. I managed my MS symptoms really well as well. I managed to do park hours earlier in the morning, managed to rest my body and rest up in the afternoons. So then I could then go out in the evenings. I took it all bit by bit. Didn't do too much, didn't overstretch myself. So that was how I was able to cope as well as I did. But I also think what helps me is kind of adrenaline as well, because when I come back, I have an almighty sort of crash. So when I came back, I really struggled. I did last year and I did again this year. Not as much this year, I must admit. But mainly because I think I learned from my mistakes last year and did have a lot more rest times in between and in the afternoons. So it wasn't as bad. But also what has gone wrong in the last few months, Chris has done his back out and that hasn't helped. We do have support and help, but Chris is my main carer and he does everything for me. So him being out of action is such sort of a devastating effect on our family, because it's like, well, what do we do? So it meant I have to do a lot more, which then meant it put a lot more pressure on my body. So I was then doing more, meaning I was then struggling. So then he was trying to do more, which then meant his back was then struggling. And yeah, so that took us a while, but he's now kind of better again. And I am better MS wise again. Although I wasn't allowed my last MS treatment, I have Tysabri Infusions. I will do a vlog about that. I will do a video about that in the future, but I wasn't allowed it last time. I thought I just had a cold, and usually you are still allowed to have your infusion if you have a cold, even if you have a cold, as long as you don't have a temperature. Well, they checked me over and I had a slight temperature, but nothing too major. But they were more worried that I had, my heart rate was quite high. And so they sent away for bloods there and then at the hospital. And then when it came back, it turns out I had more than a cold, I had an infection coming. They didn't tell me whether it was a chest infection or what type of infection. All I knew is that I had a type of infection, and because of that I wasn't allowed my treatment. So I had that just before Christmas, was put on antibiotics, so that kind of sucked. But yeah, that went great. So I just wanted to say that is where I have been. I hope you all are keeping okay. But yeah, how has your 2018 been? Because I don't know about you guys, but mine kind of sucked. Yes, Disney and Florida for me was amazing, but 2018 in general really sucked. MS wise, I didn't get a break. from infections to I had a relapse to going to hospital because of heart rates being high. That was something else earlier in the year. I just didn't get a break, and I have been struggling quite a bit with depression as well. And yeah, really have been struggling this year in particular, or not this year, sorry, 2018 in particular. I have been struggling, and a couple of times in particular I felt quite low, and I think most people can relate to in life that we all get low times, but I think people with MS can relate to that sometimes you feel a burden on other people, and sometimes you feel like you just wake up every day just to be in pain, and that you're no good to anyone. You're no good to take your kids to school, and you're no good to cook the teas, and you're just putting more pressure on your other half who's trying to look after the house and look after the children and look after everything else. And then he's having to sort out your medication, and then he's trying to sort out you because you're cramping all over, and it's really upsetting. And yeah, I really struggled this year, and I felt really low, and I did feel I've lost friends, and it's gotten to the stage where people who I thought were friends just don't message or call me back anymore because I've cancelled on them maybe one too many times, which when you have MS you do, because MS can just flare up at any time, and you do have to cancel on plans you make. So yeah, 2018 was an awful year for me, and I felt at my lowest. And one of my promises I am making to myself is that in 2019 I do not ever want to feel as low as I did in 2018. So I just want to say to anyone out there who may be feeling really low, because I'm with you, I am there. Especially over Christmas, I struggled. Not one of my friends messaged me over Christmas to say, Tara, would you like to meet up for a cup of tea, or would you like to go out for a drink? Because they know I'd probably cancel. And yeah, so I don't know if you're there and you're feeling really low and you've had having an awful time. Don't worry, and all I can suggest is talk to someone. Don't feel like you're the only one out there, because I was worried and I'm scared that it was me and I was the only one, and all I can do is take it day by day. I did go to the doctors. I have been to the doctors, and unlike most people who can be put on antidepressants, I can't, because I'm on such high levels of pain medication that I can't be put on any antidepressants because it will mess with my pain medication. So I am having to take it all step by step, day by day. And they can't offer me a counselling service. All they could offer me was group therapy service, which I don't think that's going to help. I just want to say, don't ever let you get yourself as low as how I've been feeling. If you do, talk to someone. If you want to, you're always more than welcome to send me a message, or send me a message on Instagram or on Facebook, and I'll always message you back, even if it's just a quick sentence if I can. Do you know what I mean? I will try, just so you know there's someone out there for you, because I know that's sometimes all you need, just that message from someone to know it's okay, I understand, I feel the same. So yeah, here's to 2019. Here's to having a great year. To hope, fingers crossed, everyone who has MS to have a healthy year, to less relapses, to as painless time as possible. I can't say pain-free time because I can't remember what pain-free is like. But yeah, painless, pain-free. But oh my goodness, I cannot remember. Here's to keeping old friends. Here's to finding new friends. Here's to being there for one another, our fellow MS friends. Here's to supporting our loved ones who are there for us every day and help us, who care for us, for our carers. And here's to a happy 2019. Now, I hope you'll like this video. Please like, please subscribe, and I hope I'll see you all again soon. Bye.